Arizona has about 130 lakes. Today, we're at Canyon Lake, about 50 miles east of Phoenix, in the Tonto National Forest. We have a lot more to talk about when it comes to inheritance, so let's go. Only about half of benefactors discuss inheritance with their heirs. Only a third discuss the real value of their estate. In my 30 years of experience as a financial advisor, I found the statistic to be about right, maybe even a little bit high. Another interesting statistic from that same survey said that 40% of baby boomer parents are planning on leaving an inheritance to their children. 68% of the millennial children are expecting to receive an inheritance. Money, how much we have, and what we plan to do with it after we're gone are not always easy subjects to bring up. And I can see why this is a communication issue. Feeling judged about what you're leaving as an inheritance, feeling judged about what you're receiving as an inheritance, these feelings can cloud what could otherwise be a potentially positive process. And it's not just the scrutiny of what other people might think when we leave an inheritance. I've spoken to many investors over the years who are concerned if their children are mentally prepared and financially responsible enough to receive a large inheritance. And that survey backs up my experience. It states that 78% of benefactors with $3 million or more in investable assets don't feel their children are ready to receive an inheritance. Oh, it's that time of year when the air is cool, but the sun is still really hot. The shade feels good. I'll let you in on a little secret, especially for the millennials. If your parents pass along their parents' inheritance to you because they don't need it, they might be wealthy. And they might also be watching to see what you do with that inheritance before they decide on their own estate plan. And I can see why parents and grandparents are concerned. It takes an average of 19 days for the recipient of an inheritance to purchase a new car, and fully 1/3 of inheritors have a negative savings rate 2 years after receiving an inheritance. So how do you start the process of leaving a legacy of your values around wealth if you're concerned about discussing how much you have with your family? Well, you don't have to start there. Consider reading Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money. This is not just another boring book on finance or economics. Morgan is a good storyteller. He brings up timeless lessons on wealth, greed, and happiness. Find a topic in one of his stories, bring it up in your family, and see what unfolds. I'm more than willing to bet you'll pass along values, wisdom, and guidance in the process. Join us for one more video in the beautiful Grand Canyon State. I have a story to tell you about a client that received an inheritance, and you're not going to want to miss it. See you there. Welcome to the Rhino Investor Educational Series.
Like and subscribe to charge along with us.